Hi Pisces, and welcome to your mid-September general reading. So this will be sort of, I think it's about 7 cards. I've already posted the September readings. So it's funny, I've been reading for a lot of Pisces this month. There's a lot of energy about observing and not absorbing. So make sure you're not absorbing too much collective energy, Pisces, if you can. You'll know if you're absorbing too much because you'll be really tired. That's how I pick it up. So your Lenormand card is the Polar Bear. I love this card. You know what? It's the card that I hardly ever see. And I had to read about it again, the Polar Bear, because the Polar Bear is obviously about protection. You know, the mother bear protecting the young. So this might be you having to offer protection, or you receiving this protective energy. It's definitely an energy of protecting your finances, protecting your food, protecting the vulnerable. And I'm not quite sure which one it's going to go. Sometimes it's both. But as we offer protection, we are protected. Actually, probably the biggest protection of all is helping someone else. Or you're receiving it. Okay, so let's have a look. I'm really intrigued now. It's obviously as well with the bear. It's about this spirit. It's a really powerful spirit, the bear. So maybe some of you are being called to bring forward this energy, which is almost, you know, sometimes you can only access a certain energy when someone that we love is under threat or there's a real survival issue, and we access this power and we go, where on earth did that power come from? That's pretty much the bear, by the way. So let's find out what it's about. Give me a minute. I don't think anyone's had the bear this year. Anyhow, tell me more about the bear and what's going on for Pisces. So what you want is the Ace of Swords, which is clarity, decision. If you haven't got clarity, you haven't got clarity. As a Pisces, you must be so used to navigating the Neptune realm, which is sometimes waiting for clarity to come and not pushing it. The gift is the Ace of Pentacles. So if some of you are, this is the protection you need. It's the protection that you're getting, guys, okay? The challenge is the Three of Swords. Judgment in your relationship. So it doesn't seem to, no, give me a minute, don't worry about it. Chariot and money and work underneath the Ace of Pentacles. Six of Wands at soul level. And then the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles I'm really loving. It's showing up at the moment. Sometimes the Knight of Pentacles is so slow. He's so frustrating. At the moment, I'm loving the Knight of Pentacles because it's just a solid, straightforward, committed energy going towards its goal. Okay? Can be quite a cautious energy. I don't think it's a negative at the moment, to tell you the truth. I think the more slower and methodically forward we go, the better. The energy is too explosive for quick, decisive decisions, Pisces. I would really stay away from them. I mean, what you're looking for is clarity. Really, really clear. I will see if there's anything after the Knight of Pentacles. What you want is decisions, clarity, knowing what to do next, okay? Being a Pisces is tough. Can be tough, exceptionally beautiful as well. Because sometimes we need to wait for that inspiration, don't we? We need to wait for that decision and we need to wait for the clarity. But once we know, we know. And if it's not there, it's not there. Okay? Now the gift of the Ace of Pentacles might be a new job. It might be the gift of some sort of financial support. It might be a new business. It might be a new idea that wants to come through. All the aces are all about pure potentiality. And that's why I'm really liking the Knight of Pentacles at the moment. This guy tends to drive me mad, by the way, but at the moment I'm loving it when he shows up, because what he's saying, if you get this gift of grace, this gift of insight, even this financial potential, if you bring to it the energy of the Knight of Pentacles, the slow development over time. Mars is retrograde, guys. It's going to be retrograde for months. It's all going to be about patience and endurance. That's it. And we can like it, or we can get ourselves in a stressed out position about it. The choice is ours. The challenge is the Three of Swords, and I don't understand why, because everything else looks really good. So Three of Swords might be, it might just be impatience. Yeah. Because of the Knight of Pentacles is energy, and that ace, there's a feeling of something's going to build very slowly over time. So sometimes the Three of Swords can be about feeling impatient for things to change quicker, and things aren't going to change quicker at the moment. Okay. Or for some of you, this moving forward is done at the expense of letting something go. Tends to be the way of it. For every new chapter, we need to let go of an old one. Tell me more about the Three of Swords. What's the Three of Swords about? Oh, it's about the Hanging Man, yeah. That feeling of not fully being quite in control of the process. Honestly, it's any planet in Pisces, or any planets in the 12th house, they're talking about spiritual giants, really, to master. Because in a strange way, our energy doesn't really belong to us. We're always having to wait on the universe to act through us, that sort of thing. And there is a sort of feeling, and I think for some of you, if you are moving forward, there's a little bit of sadness of letting go of an old thing, an old chapter. But the Three of Swords with the Hangman might also be talking about purification of the heart. It's the full moon in Pisces today, and that's what the meaning of it has been about. Clearing the past, the old hurts that still lie in the heart, and that's what the Hangman is about as well. He clears all the old traumas that are still blocking our flow of love. And if it's not in us, it's going to be someone around us, Pisces, because sometimes it's not. It's other people that bring us this energy. But I want you to start thinking about, okay, if it's in my life, it's also mine. Now, the Judgment card in your relationships, I mean, this is about revival. So, and healing, because you get the Star card. Beautiful relationship energy. The Star card is about transparency, sharing your waters, the flow of emotions. And even though it's Aquarius, the difference between Aquarius and Pisces is Aquarius has a little bit more. I'm Aquarius sun with Pisces moon, so my sun has a little bit more objectivity. My moon doesn't, guys, so don't worry about it. And so this is about healing and maybe something going through a revival. Something's coming back from the dead. Quite often works with the Death card. So a lot of our relationships have been goddamn challenging. I swear to gosh, even the best of them have been challenging. So this is maybe coming out of that challenging cycle, and the water's beginning to run free, and transparency, communication, grace, beautiful, beautiful grace. Okay, wonderful. The Chariot in your money is a fantastic card. There seems to be a lot of change and growth around finances. And I don't know if people are reorganizing, making other decisions, but the Chariot is a card of movement. It's a vehicle. It's moving forward. And because the Ace of Pentacles is over it, this might be about starting a new chapter. And the Six of Wands at a soul position is... Six of Wands is a card of overcoming adversity. Yeah. Because that's what triumph is. And sometimes to understand a card, we have to understand the card before it. And the Five of Wands is a head and heart decision. So it can be a card of a little bit of stress. Stress with birthing something new. Stress about going forward. Or, you know, the past still living in the present. That sort of thing. And the Six of Wands is overcoming that, and that's why it's victory. And it's clarified with my favourite card in the deck, Ace of Cups, which is, you know, seeing through the heart. The head and heart coming into balance, which is what the Star card means. We begin to see through the lens of love, okay? And it's funny, because I am doing this in Pisces full moon. And because of the astrological aspects it's making, that's what we're all being taught to do. And very, very much dissolving the difficulties of the past. Now, don't forget, Pisces, are not always our difficulties. Sometimes other people bring us our karmic story. And I think most of us probably know that one. So it's other people's energy that we need to work with. If we all stop thinking that way and just thinking this is my energy, then life becomes easier. But absolutely beautiful. Overcoming difficulties, birthing something new, and seeing through the eyes of love. Really, that's exactly what the Ace of Cups is about. 3 aces, Pisces. Yes, yes, yes. Although wanting the Ace of Swords is challenging because you ain't quite got the clarity yet. But that's how Pisces navigates. It receives the messages when the messages are ready to be here. And really, really our job is to become a very clear vessel for receiving it. Then you get the Knight of Pentacles. So as I said, the Knight of Pentacles I'm really loving at the moment because it's the perseverance and the small steps towards a goal. Yeah. Sometimes I work with people, Pisces, and they have these incredible dreams, yeah. Beautiful, beautiful dreams. And I do their birth chart and I think, yeah, brilliant. But not understanding that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with the single steps. And that's how you get the dreams. That's what Knight of Pentacles is. So when he's showing up for everyone, it's almost like our lessons are about the taming power of the small, basically. Attending to details. It's almost like, oh, I've moved forward a little bit this week, or I haven't moved forward this week, but being okay with that, going back over the details and understanding it's about building blocks. And because of the Mars retrograde, whatever we're working to build, I think you should be thinking about February. Yeah, that's what my advice is. It's the advice I'm giving myself. I'm getting a bit frustrated, Pisces. My new website link is underneath. I mean, it's good. I'm not complaining. I have wonderful clients and I have a wonderful life, by the way. But everything's really slow. But if we change our motto to slow is good, yeah, then things are going to get an awful lot easier. Look, you got it again. Have faith. Share your gifts. Look, that's what the water bearer does. She shares her gifts, but remember to keep a little bit as the observer. So just a little bit. Don't absorb too much. Observe. Don't absorb. Love. completely. But don't allow yourself to be burdened with other people's problems. Heal what you can. Encourage other people to pick up their own slack. That's so much about what this full moon's about. That was a stunning reading. It's funny, there's about 3 signs who've had really outstanding readings at the moment. You're one of them. Aquarius, Cancer, if you've got any of those energies. Whatever you're building is going to be slow. And what I want you to begin to contemplate, very important as a Pisces, you don't put the roof on before you've got the cement and the earth right. So those building blocks are the most essential part of the work. So celebrate that. And don't worry, there's such a protective vibe around you guys. Absolute pleasure. It's funny, I didn't want to do any readings today, and I've done 2, and I've totally changed. I feel so much lighter, and that's how we should all feel about our work, shouldn't we? How lucky are we? Anyhow, so much love, Pisces. Bye.